I'm Coach Hamilton, and I've got next.
You next up and you ain't been on SportsLifeTalk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. 𝐤𝐨𝐬 go hard. Rise and star on the big scene. Make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat. Don't settle for less. They put you through that test. Your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, say, go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote.
Yeah, SLT Nation. Welcome back to another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next, a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. Real people, real stories, real conversation with amazing human beings doing phenomenal things and accomplishing big dreams. And we got a throwback today. Yes, sir. Back when we was nobodies. Back then, you didn't want me. But check this out. That was one coach in the DFW area said, yo, y'all pack up y'all stuff. Come out here to my gym. Come meet my young ladies on my team. And that was the legendary, the head coach of McKinney North, the 2022 undefeated district champs, Coach Veronica Ham. Welcome to the show. How you doing, Coach Ham?
I'm good. How are y'all doing?
We're doing good now, Coach.
We living the dream, but I'm going to tell y'all why I'm excited about this episode. Not because she showed us love, but it was because of the fact we went out there. I promise y'all go back and look at our archives. It's got to be somewhere on our YouTube channel. We had some bomb conversation. We talked about NBA. And when I tell you the ladies of McKinney North held their own, they ate Kevin alive. They ate Kevin alive. Bless Kevin Hart. He said something about Russell Westbrook, and oh, Lord. Or was it Curry? It was Curry. Kevin got to disrespecting the Golden State Warriors, and Lord have mercy. Because it was a Kevin Durant. Remember, we had the Kevin Durant conversation, Kevin. Yes, you did. Don't deny it, Kevin.
No, let me put this out there.
Okay.
I'm not going to be handled the way I was handled on Coach Walker's show, okay? I'm my foot down. I can't. It can't happen again, but go ahead, B-Joe.
Well, I'm going to tell you this. Shout out to all those young ladies out there in McKinney North. That squad is the bomb. I can't wait to get out there and see y'all hoop this year. I know some big things coming up down the pipeline. But wait, today we got to tell your story, Coach Ham. We got to tell why the DFW need to be looking up north, because we got a powerhouse developing, and it's all because of you, like Neo say. All right, here we go. I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, Louisiana, Mr. Yeet himself. I'm rocking alongside of my co-host, my colleague, my brother from another mother, the architect, the head coach, KT. Kat, how you feeling, man? I know Coach Ham used to give you the business, the work back in the gym back in the day, huh? I know you're a little nervous right now, huh? You getting some flack?
I got a cut right here because she throw them bows. But B. Jones, I feel like just killing beef and going ham on this show, man.
Oh, kill beef. Go ham. Check this out, McKinney North. DFW, it's time. We home, baby. This is our land. This is where we from. We represent it. We holding it down for the DFW Metroplex. It's time for us to show us some love. Help us to keep this momentum going to 2022. Help us to continue growing this show, growing this platform. We know it's 1,000 podcasts out there, but trust me, you rocking with the right one. So on the count of 3, in Sports Life Talk tradition, we need y'all to show us some love, and we're going to go ham, and we're going to smash that subscribe button. Are y'all ready? Coach Ham, your folks ready? Y'all locked down? 10 toes? Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Let's do it.
Welcome to the family. We appreciate that love and support. And if you did do that, we giving you backstage all access content to over 190 episodes of You Got Next, actors, coaches, NBAers. It don't matter. I mean, it's people that played at all kind of level, NFLers, Olympians. It's crazy. But today we got a special one for you because we got to hold the North. We got to show y'all some of the baddest prep basketball. I tell people all the time, it's nothing that you can't do in the DFW when it comes to sports. I mean, It is the baddest, the most difficult area in the country to come out of prep-wise. It's so much talent. And we got one of the legendary coaches in the area, Coach
I
Ham,
don't know
are you
about
ready?
legendary, but I appreciate it.
Hey, you a legend in your prime, Coach. What are you talking about? Hey, you a legend in your prime with that melanin popping. All right, Coach, here we go.
Appreciate it.
Here we go, Coach. It's time for the Sports Life Talk initiation.
All right.
I do want to say this. I knew Coach Ham, when she had a knee alone going on with her hairstyle. So I'm just all right. So to initiate you,
This is true.
To initiate you into the SLT family, you got to give us your top 5 music artists.
Okay, let's see. Top 5 music artists. So we got Tupac. Lauryn Hill. These are mine now.
Oh yeah,
they all yours.
Yeah.
Iggy. LL Cool J.
LL Cool J.
Beyonce. Those are my top 5.
B. Jones. Can you give one more for LL Cool J? That man is a pioneer. We don't give him. We don't give him his flowers, man.
I like that was a traditional list. That was a traditional list. You dated yourself a little bit, Coach, but that was a traditional list.
Okay.
You don't like Lil Uzi Vert? You don't like Lil Dirt?
Did you say Lil Dirt?
Lil Dirt? Lil Dirt get hurt? I promise you it's in your locker room. It's in your locker room before the game, Coach.
It's probably in my house.
All right, Coach. So I'm looking forward to you answering this question. So give us some of your favorite sports teams.
Oh, okay. So off the top, obviously I love the Mavericks. I do like Golden State. I like the Brooklyn Nets, but no team is above the Dallas Cowboys. That's it. That's all. Period.
It's gonna be that type of show, huh, Kevin?
No,
you had to go get your family. You had to go get your dog. Is that what we doing? You had to go get your dog. You had to go get your folks. Okay, all right. Let's go.
That's it. That's all.
Hey, if you scroll her Instagram and she on Facebook, she used to rap. She have to rap something about the Cowboys. So
you got bars, Coach Hill? You got some bars?
Woo! Back in the day,
Hey, but the one thing you don't want to do when the Cowboys lose, you try to come for her.
Don't do that.
Well, she just got on the list. You family now. Now we family. So as soon as it happened, I'm gonna be texting you, Coach. You can already count on it.
Coach,
I don't know, Kev. You might want to tell him this ain't what he wants.
Yeah, this ain't that. You don't want that heat.
I had to do many wellness checks on Kevin throughout the year. I just had to check on my dog.
But this is true, but it's not about my well-being. This is about Coach. Let's move on.
That's
to the
right.
question.
That's right.
Initiation. Who is your favorite superhero and why?
Okay, so my favorite superhero is actually Batman.
This just gets better and better.
Kevin, how much did you pay?
The reason is because Batman is a real man. He's a man.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have superpowers, but he had that money.
It's like Jeff Bezos decided to become a superhero.
Right. And all of his stuff is just based upon him, him and his fire that's inside of him. So that's what I like. And, from the things that he's gone through, he's built that type of mentality. So that's why I like Batman. That's my favorite superhero.
Okay, so normally we would go Bruce Wayne, but for this one we're going Calvin Ellis. Is it Calvin? Yeah, Calvin Ellis. Or is he the Superman? Yeah, he's Superman, Kevin. It's a black. It's a black Batman out there too. Lucius Fox's son. All right.
You looking at all the
Yeah, so since every
multiverse.
Yeah, man, I just went everywhere.
Yes.
All right, so since every superhero needs their own theme music, Bruce Wayne, what would yours be?
Movie. Get out.
We got Luda in there.
I'm going 100 on the highway.
Luda was a bad boy.
Hey, Luda is. Much respect to Luda. Hey, Coach Ham said, I don't know. We used to get ratchet back in the locker room. Coach, what was y'all listening to back in the locker room when you was playing?
I'm pretty sure we was listening to Master P, No Limit.
That's what I'm talking about. That's that boot. That's that boot music. See, that's why you play good. That's why you scarred Kevin up for life.
Absolutely.
This is her show, so I'll let you have that. But
we was on that.
Did you watch Quita's episode? She ain't Coach Walker. Did you watch?
You know what? No, I did not. Don't charge it to my head, not my heart, though.
No, go back and watch her episode. She just from the jump. She's like, before we get started, I remember you talking noise back in the day. She just well charged me to the game right then and there.
I can so see it. I already know.
Yes, she did. So on behalf of the SLT Nation, you already in our family anyway. we like to welcome you back to the family. So B. Jones, please take it away.
No, she had to get, because you gotta remember when we went out there, it was a little bit of a different vibe, right? We got the opportunity to meet Chelsea and some of the other girls.
And polished as we was now, because our equipment was messed up. We was there for about 2 hours.
We couldn't get no internet. Oh man, that was back in the day. We can increase. We can put some more money in the budget and so forth. But Coach Ham, welcome to the family. It's so good being able to see. Because last time we was all over the place. We talked to the kids. We talked to a little bit about you. It was more of a sports dialogue, but we didn't really dig into your history and kind of what made you great and kind of where you came from. So now, where are you originally born from?
I'm an Arkansas girl, Pine Bluff, Arkansas.
UAPB. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I didn't go to UAPB, but yes, that's what's out there.
But did you ever come down to Shreveport for the against Grambling in the bowl game?
I did not.
Yeah, because I would have turned you on to that Southern Classic back in the day. That Southern made donuts. We would have put you on some Shreveport. So Coach, tell us, when did you fall in love with basketball? How'd you know you was gonna get that rock and go do some things with it?
You know what? My love for basketball started actually pretty later than what most kids are starting. I didn't even realize I could play or was any good. I started late, 7th grade, and but my sisters were playing before me, and that's why I started playing, because my parents wouldn't let them play unless I played, because I was older, and kind of one of those things where, well, if she go, you go.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how it happened, and I'm glad it did.
How many sisters do you have?
I have 5 sisters.
Shut your mouth. All older than you or younger than you? Kind of walk me through the progression.
I have one that's older than me that didn't play basketball. Everybody else, yeah.
Dang. So now, was the competition pretty thick? I mean, is it?
Yeah, my sisters were pretty good. They could go too.
Oh man,
we were our own team. What you talking about?
That's a fine. All y'all come out there, y'all doing some work. That's what's up. So now you ended up at UTA. Kevin he's very proud of his UTA roots. I gotta give him.
B. Jones, that's a great school.
Hey, he be on here throwing up. I don't know what you be doing, Kevin. What you be doing, Kevin?
Throw that up. What you just did?
I'll throw it up. I mean, I don't know what y'all be doing. You show me. You show me.
Just think of the apples. The sound that they throw up is similar to that.
I mean, throw it up, bro. I ain't got time on this, dude. There we go. All right. There we go. All right, then. That's UTA. So what?
That by now, though, man. I'm embarrassed that you don't know that yet.
What brought you to UTA, Coach?
Oh my gosh. UTA. Let me go back. First of all, so UTA was a blessing for me. I didn't plan on going to UTA. I gotta take you back though.
Take us back. Take us there. Let's go. Let me kick back. I got a drink. Let's go.
Me coming out of high school, and actually right about where my daughter is today, I was pretty good, and being heavily recruited, so on and so forth. But one thing, and I like to share this part of my story that a lot of people don't know, is I ended up getting pregnant in high school, and I missed my entire senior year of basketball. Did not get to play, and because of that, I ended up going JUCO. I went to a JUCO, and this is where my life, it didn't change. It changed for the best. I ended up going JUCO, and I met probably one of the most influential people ever. Still one of my closest friends and mentors. He was my coach. After that, I was recruited not only by UTA, but other schools. But UTA, the thing that was good about UTA is it was another familiar face. It was actually my high school coach's brother. And so whether I played or not, I knew I would be good. I knew I would be in a place where I would know the system and I would be okay. And so that's how I actually ended up at UTA, because it was like I knew the coach's brother. And getting there, one of my high school teammates was already there, and I just meshed. It just ended up being one of the best things ever.
Now, I had the privilege of going out to see Coach Wright and her UTA Mustangs. That's the name of it, right? The Mustangs. I got the opportunity to see the.
You said the UTA Mustang?
Did you say Mustangs?
Yeah, what is the mascot? What is it?
The Mavericks.
Oh, Mavericks. That's right. The Mavericks. That's right. The Mavericks. All right. So I got the opportunity to go out there and see those girls play. It was a really great game. Had a really great time. And the facilities was amazing. And it was fun kind of watching Kevin as he walked down the strip and he like looked around. And he was like, B, you don't get it. He said, B, you don't get it, man. I'm like, what, Kevin? He's like, dude, none of this was here when I was here. You know, we played on the stage. So yeah, so you was part of what I like to call that team or that part of that era that actually built that amazing facilities and all that stuff. And so tell us about the UTA days.
UTA was absolutely amazing. It's so funny because we talk about playing on that stage, and you know, not only did we do that, we were competitive. We weren't slacks. We weren't.
That's what Coach Walker said. Coach Walker said y'all was problems.
Right. We weren't a team that was out there getting beat or blown out. You know. And I can remember we were fighting for. Well, I totally remember going to the our conference tournament, making it to the finals of that. Ended up getting beat by Stephen F. Austin, but still had a good enough record to get a bid for the what is it called now? The NIT. Yes. We were tough. We were pretty good. We were competitive. I can't say that we were just we didn't have the biggest girls, you know, we didn't have 6'6" girls. We didn't have, you know, what we did have was we had a little bit of everything, and we had an amazing coach. You know, we had girls that knew the game. We were physically, I mean, like we were tough. We were competitive. You weren't just coming in there. I mean, you was gonna get beat, bruised, and battered. You walked out of there. You was walking out of there with a dub. You was gonna show.
Yeah, there's such thing as no charges.
Listen, I'm telling you. Yeah, you weren't walking out of there with no remnants of playing us. I'll tell you that.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So let's talk about the coaching side of this, because as much as I want to go down memory lane, I don't need Kevin crying on how. Let's talk about these Bulldogs of McKinney North, because y'all are some dogs. I remember meeting you 2 years ago, and I remember telling Kevin, like, dude, we went and got hamburgers afterwards, by the way. I hate he didn't invite y'all. I remember telling him, like, dude, I don't know if they good on the court or not, but I can tell you their mentality, the energy, the team spirit. It was like I was in there with family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That part of it, I said, I know it's got to be fun playing for Coach Ham. Right. And I look up, you know, we honored you guys during our weekly show, Wednesday nights, 8:00 p.m. Central Standard Time. Go check us out, hang out with us, me and Kev. But I honored y'all because y'all was doing some big things. It was one of the players on your team. Just so happened it was your daughter. So you're coaching your daughter right now, and you guys are having some success. Tell us where did all this where did the shift happen, and when did you guys start really rising up and you see the difference in the program? Man,
it's crazy. It's so crazy because I don't know. If you go back 2014, McKinney North girls basketball team actually was state runner-up.
Okay, so they had some history.
So they did, and after that, a couple of coaching changes went like back to back, and then I landed in there. And when I landed in, it was kind of where the talent was a little, you know, kind of, I don't want to say completely gone, but a little, you know, thinned out. Okay. Yeah. Because everybody wants to be where the winning team is. And if you can move around and kind of say, I don't want to go there anymore, you know, it wasn't, oh, they're hot.
Right.
But we had enough pieces, and I always feel like you give me a couple of them and I'm gonna get everybody else together. And that's pretty much what happened. I believe that year that you guys came in was probably right around the end. Kaylin was still in middle school.
It was before COVID hit.
Yeah. So with that being said, that was actually Chelsea's junior year, and it had to be Amaria's sophomore year. And I'm pretty sure that
I want to signify one thing. Both of those young ladies right now, D1 balling. You know what I'm saying? So you just dropped some names that Sports Life Talk Nation don't know them, but trust me, them girls right now doing major things on the court. You could probably, when basketball season, you're gonna probably be able to see their names in some headlines, putting up some buckets and doing what they do.
Right. So we had those kiddos, and it's crazy because when Chelsea graduated and moved out, you know, then we had some young ones come in, and we had 3 freshmen. One of them was Chelsea's little sister, Another one was actually the sister of a kid that was on that state tournament runner-up team, and then my daughter. And so these kids just have been around basketball, and they know that it's not a sport that you can just pick the ball up in August. They're year-round basketball players. They ballers, they hoopers,
Yep.
And so they came in, but it's always funny. You get a lot of middle schoolers and they come in and they've been playing select and they think they know it all. And then they get on that high school court with that high school level of intensity. And I mean, it goes from being 14 years old playing 18-year-olds,
Yep.
And that's what we tell them real fast. You got to grow up real fast, and it's a lot that you have to learn. You don't know everything. Be humble. Come in here ready to learn. And those girls were that way coming in for me their freshman year, and kind of coming in to, help with our seniors that we had there at that time.
Well, all of that resonated to success on the court this year. So I'm guilty of not being able to catch a game so far. Like I told you, we came out there right before COVID hit. Then all of a sudden, I hadn't been able to get to see you guys play. But if I buy a ticket and I come sit in them seats, what am I going to see out of this Coach Ham?
We're going to put you on the pass list. Just holler at me. You ain't got to worry about no ticket. We're going to take care of y'all. What you say? We family, right?
There it is. Oh my goodness, the perks. But what can I expect out of this team when I get to see them play?
Well, I'll tell you this. One of the things, first of all, we're athletic. We are athletic. But not only are we just athletic, we're skilled. So you're going to see us get up and pressure people, and you're going to see us get out in transition. You're going to see us do some nice stuff. You'll also see, like defense is so big with me. We got to sit down and guard people and keep people in front of us. That's the kind of team that I have. That's the mentality that I have, and I tell them they're a reflection of me. And if you're a reflection of me, then you got to be hard-nosed. My kids will tell you all the time, I'm not too fond of soft. I'm just not. And so they have to learn real quick that you can't be a softie playing for me. You're gonna have to toughen up. And so we're some tough girls. We don't get that rap a lot being up north.
Yeah.
We don't get that rap a lot, but I guarantee you we're going to compete.
Well, Kevin already mentioned Coach Walker. She down south. So right. I know they look at the north a little bit differently, right? I know we got to earn all this, that new territory, right? And all these new schools and new districts and all that stuff. But do you and Coach Walker ever call each other and be like, girl, I saw your game? Or
all the time.
Piggyback ideas, coaching strategies, anything like that?
That's my sister, of course.
Okay. I just want to know.
Throughout the season, we're going to talk. If we are not talking every week, we're talking every other week. We're definitely each other's biggest fans, and I'm cheering her on. She's cheering me on. If I see something in one of her games that I think I can help her with, I'm going to tell her, and vice versa. If she sees something from me, we're definitely always bouncing ideas off of each other. And like going back to, that's my sister. I feel like coaching in general it's a sisterhood and a brotherhood. And we beg, borrow, and steal everything. If you're not doing that, then you're not getting better. You must not want to get better. And so I can't sit here and act like all of my ideas are my own. I'm watching. Yeah. I'm a student of the game. So I'm always open to learn.
What were you saying to this young lady in the picture right here? Who is this young lady first off? Who is number 10?
Oh, that's my daughter.
Oh, that's your daughter. Oh, that's awesome. Daughter. That's awesome.
Kaylin, yes.
Well, I was going to take the question a different way, but tell us what it's like for mom being able to coach daughter like that. Tell us about that experience.
It's hard.
Is it? Did she listen? Did she get? Is it any like, hey, I know mom gonna loosen up on me, and then you have to tighten up, or what? Tell us what that experience, what that relationship is like.
It's hard, and it's probably because of who I am and because of who she is. So, and I'll just put that like that. I'm very intense, and I'm a no nonsense, tell it like it is, barely have any filter type, coach. And my daughter is, she's kind.
But she can go though.
She can. She's the nice girl on the court. She's gonna knock you down and then help you up, and she's gonna, clap everybody up nicely. She it takes a lot for her to get mad, and sometimes I'm really, really, really tough on her, and it's I think this year more than any, I've realized how hard I've been on her, and I'm pretty sure I was on her really, really tough in this picture. But if you look at her, you see her hands are on her hip, but she's looking at me like what I'm saying is important, because that's the kind of kid she is. It wasn't too much question, even when I was lighting her up, it wasn't too much question of why. Because it's like I told her, I'm your biggest fan and I'm your biggest critic. So if I'm telling you something, it is what it is.
But Coach, no, keep it real, Coach. You don't play. That's real. You try to sugarcoat it. Coach Ham don't play, y'all. So yeah,
I know. Go back and look at the film when we went out there the first time, and how she ate Kevin up on Sports Talk. All right, so my last question, and I'm gonna let Kevin take this. I know he's been pining over there to talk to his sister. We've been interviewing a lot of African American coaches, especially women, and we've seen some success. One of the baddest coaches in America right now is Dawn Staley. We looked at Adia Barnes. I mean, I could go on listing others, but
right.
you part of this sorority of African American female coaches. I mean, what does that mean for you to be a representative, to be able to help out our young queens, to be a facilitator, to help them to grow, but yet knowing how hard it is for y'all, right? You never get your just due. Right. The hardest person to be in America is a black female.
Say it again.
I'm just saying the hardest person to be in America is a black female, and y'all do it day in and day out, and you have to go against the because you and I both know that when a black female get an attitude or get upset, we already know the stigmatism that go against it. So you got to coach against that, knowing that all the eyeballs is waiting to see you do something on the sideline. Right. But tell us about your maturation process and what that means to you and how you represent yourself and your brand.
I feel like just being above reproach. For me, I try to do right, and it's so funny because with being a part of I guess, as you said, this sisterhood, I get to do it for kids that look like me majority of the time, and let them know it's okay to be. I mean, I'm this tall, loud, dark-skinned lady, and it's okay to be that. But I also have this gentle side to me when I'm with them, and it's that nurturing mom, but it's also that hard-nosed coach, and you can be both, and you can have all of that, and it's okay. And I do enjoy working with these young ladies and being the person that I am. Like I said, tall, loud, feminine, all of that. I like being this way, and I like supporting them and who they are and letting them know, it's just let me say this. Basketball, sports in general, is just a big old pot of a lot of different people, and just embrace it all.
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you, talking about that feminine, I cut that picture off, ladies and gentlemen. It's a dress, and there's some 6-inch heels underneath on that thing. So I'm telling you, she's stepping at that game now. She coming clean. She keeping it 100. All right. Well, Kevin, you looking down. You ain't going against her. Look at me. All right, when I talk to you, because it's that time.
Why?
It's that time for the championship rounds. Coach Ham, welcome to the championship rounds. This is the part of the show where you are now officially calling the shots. You get to make one of us smile and one of us cry. Have you ever played a game called Would You Rather?
You know what? I'm pretty sure, but it was probably with some drinks involved.
Well, this is going to be a spirit-free edition. But with that being said, the rules are very simple, Coach. Both hosts will pitch you an idea. Whichever one of those represents you the most, you select that idea or that notion or that statement. That host will gain a point. The first host will get 2 points, or the best out of 3 will win this episode game. And Kevin won the last game. I'll give him credit for that. I don't know. I get kind of confused. I don't know. We do so many of these. Yeah, he wins some, he lose some. So, but I already know what's gonna happen on this one because I chose these colors intentionally. All right.
Do you want to go with colors versus family?
Let's go. Let's see.
B. Jones, what we're gonna do?
Here we go, Kevin. Let's kick it. Let's go. You kick it off, sir. Show people.
Would you rather coach a player that went to the WNBA and credits you for their success, or
coach a player that becomes a coach and has success winning rings?
Okay, go back. Coach a player that
went to the WNBA, and then they credit you for, their success in getting drafted.
Or you get to coach a coach. So it's either one. You coach a coach that looks at you and say, hey, I want to be a coach so much. And they go on to be a coach and have success following your blueprint. So building that Coach Ham tree. Or you are just such a good coach that you coached a player that gets to play at the highest level of the game.
Oh, that's easy. Okay, I'm sorry. Thank you for breaking that down for me. I definitely would rather coach a player that turned into a coach, because they're gonna change the lives of so many, coach. So many. We gonna change lives. That's right. Here we go. Everybody.
Now this gonna be a tough one. This is gonna be a tough one. All right. Round number 2. Would you rather make it to the state championship game, not knowing if you're gonna win, lose, or draw, or
win your district title 5 years in a row with a chance to make it to state each year?
Okay. So I want you to repeat it one more time. So
No, it's okay. This is what you're looking at. With mine, you've had a successful season. It's just one season. You've had a successful season. The team is clicked. Y'all have made it to the championship game. You in the locker room. You don't know whether you're gonna win, lose, or draw, but you there.
Okay.
In pregame, in shoot around, whatever you want to call it. And in Kevin's, you have success every year, and every year y'all winning district championships and you making the playoffs. But he's just saying, hey, I'm giving you the fact that this team is gonna have success 5 years in a row with a chance to make it. So both of them are good because you got your dynasty versus this one historic moment that you may not ever get a shot for.
All right, I'm gonna go with the one historic moment because I've been doing this a long time, and all you need is one time. And listen, when I say you need that one time, what we say is on a given night, that could be my night. So let me get in that game one time.
There it is. All you need is one time, and all I need is 2
points. Just go to the ramp. You already won it. Let's go.
Who picked these questions?
He did.
I did questions, but I thought you at least cut me some slack.
All right, here we go. Round number 3. Would you rather take over at your alma mater, UTA, the Mavericks? My bad, UTA. The UTA Mavericks, and have a Hall of Fame coaching career, or
go down as the winningest head coach in Texas high school history?
Winningest coach in Texas high school history.
Well, Kevin, congratulations, but it don't matter. It was won in round 2. It was won in round 2. The champ is here. Oh, it feels good. Dallas Fort Worth. It feels good. Okay. This thing heavy. Kevin has got a little weight on it. You've been holding it too long.
Kevin, do you talk as much trash when you win?
Oh, man.
I don't talk as much.
I couldn't even keep it on that shoulder. Good grief.
He don't have to be humble with his, though.
Good grief. It was too heavy. My gosh. Thank you, Coach Ham.
Oh,
this is the second time you have given me memories that I will go to sleep cherishing. Just all cuddled and nestled in my bed and knowing that Coach Ham.
Come on, we got somewhere to go. Let's get on. Let's go.
Coach Ham, the title of the show is You Got Next. Of course, we want to know what the future holds for you, Coach. Tell us what can we look out for if we following Coach Ham and the McKinney North Bulldogs?
Listen, if you're following us, hopefully you will be on a trip with us to another successful season. And we're not just trying to win a district. We're trying to make a state run. So that's what I'm hopeful of.
I can smell it. I can smell it. You got this culmination of all these kids who kind of came up together. This feeling like that process is happening. It's about to kick in.
That's what we're hopeful for. That's what we're working for.
All right. So do you have any shout outs you want to give?
Oh, let's see. First of all, I want to shout you guys out. Shout out to you guys for having me. Kevin, Brandon, I appreciate y'all. It's all love. Let's see. Let's shout out to, I don't know who are listening, but I would hope that Quita, if that's my girl, if she listening, shout her out. And that's about it.
Kevin, she said our government names. God, dog.
Yeah,
it's KT. It's KT and B. Jones.
My bad, everybody know now.
I know.
Who is it, Kevin? All right, so this is the part of the show where you get a chance to call out the person that you think should have next. Tell them, hey, I got a chance to rock with 𝐵𝐤𝐤𝐿 and KT. 𝐵𤤤𤐤𝐿 and KT. Over my story, and I want you to do the same. With that said, who are you giving your game ball to?
Oh, it's a couple of people that I was thinking about.
Give them all. Yeah, it ain't got to be just one.
I think you need to have Duncanville's men's staff on here. Don't know if y'all done that yet. See if we can get you going on that.
Please do.
I think you should have Jason Terry on here because he coaches my daughter and he's coaching that team that what is it called? G League team?
Ignite or something like that, or
he's in, I believe, I want to say he's coaching a team in Utah, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
But he's coaching a G League team. And then last but not least, I think you should have my kiddo on here, Kaylin.
We gotta get her. Because I already know the offer's about to start rolling in. And I'm gonna tell you, that's the second or third person that said Jason Terry. So Jason, I don't know, man. You might well just stop playing hard to get and come on and do this show so we can get this over with and tell your story.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, Coach Ham, all those names are phenomenal. All of y'all got next, but Coach Ham, I cannot tell you from the bottom of my heart, thank you for 2 years ago, opening up your locker room, opening up your facilities, letting us see the gym, letting us meet your young ladies. You will always have a place in my heart for certain. You are smooth as peanut butter. You cool to the other side of the pillar. You hard as concrete, and you are the future of basketball up here in the North. So all y'all moving to this area, y'all might want to check out what the address need to be in that McKinney North District, so you get that girl over there to this program so she can be coached out one of the best. Coach Veronica Hamilton, you got next. Sports Life Talk Nation, thank y'all. DFW. It's us and y'all, baby. Let's do this. Let's make this thing go worldwide. Let's take over. It's that time. We love y'all so much. We appreciate y'all watching the show, connecting with us. Don't forget, this is your second altar call. Smash that subscribe button. Share this content with somebody else. There's people out there that want to coach. There's people out there that play ball. They would love to hear these stories. So y'all hit that share button. And then remember, Kevin and I, we do go live every Wednesday nights, 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. We stream on YouTube. We stream on Twitter. We making some things shake, so come enjoy, hang out with us. We are crazier and maniacal about engagement. The show is really the fans talking to us, and we go back and forth, and it is a good time. So I don't know, Kevin, what am I missing, man?
The fact that I lost in championship rounds and the show that I should have won just off family alone. Hey, Coach, thank you so much for rocking with us. You know, whatever you need, we got you, and we will make it to a game, more than one game this year.
Absolutely. Come on, pull up.
Kevin can't pull up. You know why? Because he better move. Get out the way. Sports Life Talk Nation. We love y'all. Stay safe. Be blessed. Respect each other and love one another, because together we are better, and keep dreaming big, because you never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet.
Peace. See what's crazy is I knew you had next, because you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag because you're always working. Like in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Life Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest. Hut in the room, podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom, you are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Life Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next is a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next? Tune in next time and you'll see. Cause if you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you're just like